I personally don't think that this documentation is really that clear and how to set it up. tRPC has a convenient section in its documentation to talk about using tRPC with TanStack Query. So if you just go under client usage here, you'll see TanStack React Query right on top. We can go to setup and get started. But I'm only going to be loosely following the documentation here. I personally don't think that this documentation is really that clear and how to set it up. A lot of the information's jumbled between different pages. So I'm going to go really slowly, just follow what I do, and we'll all be able to use tRPC and TanStack Query together. To start off, we're going to have to first install the dependencies. There's no helpful copy button here, so we're going to have to select over all the dependencies that we want to install, hit Control-C to copy it. Then we can go over to our IDE, and in our terminal, paste it all in. Now, they didn't include some of the packages that even in their own documentation, they are recommending us to use. And so I'm going to install it all here instead of when we start using it, just so that we don't forget anything and run into some issues later. So first, we have Zod, then client only, server only, and lastly, SuperJSON. Remember that since we're using npm, we're going to need to use --4. So let me zoom it in so that we can see everything on the same page. Why don't we push it over a little bit? There you go. So make sure that you have all of the same dependencies. npm install tRPC server, client, TanStack React Query belonging to tRPC, TanStack React Query itself, Zod, client only, server only, SuperJSON --4. It's a lot of them, so that's why I wanted to go over it. Make sure that you have all of them.